Okay, so this is the equation that is given to us that like we have given a string that is consist of open and both close parentheses, and we have to find out the length of the longest parenthesis that is valid. That is the main point. That is valid parenthesis should be there. Okay, so like which string they call them a valid. So if a string is valid, then for both opening parentheses there should be a close parenthesis that is valid, and opening parenthesis must be closed bracket in the order, like in the same order. Like from here you can see that open and close parentheses both are here, so that these both are valid. Okay, so let's first understand the pseudocode from the notebook, and after that we start the forward. Okay. Okay, so let's say that what we can do in this equation. So यदि हम मतलब सबसे पहला एग्जांपल देखते हैं तो जिसके अंदर हमारे को दिया हुआ है कि ये वाला है, और इसके अंदर जो वैलिड स्ट्रिंग लेंथ है, वैलिड स्ट्रिंग लेंथ, ओके, मतलब मीन्स वैलिड parenthesis. Okay, so that given is 2, and you can see this from this example also that this is the valid string length, that is the longest. And so when you are finding the question that if we have a valid parenthesis, and the question that are related to the valid parenthesis or any kind of that, you have to validate that these kind of string, that this is possible or not, or this is a correct answer or not. So you like first thing that is coming to our mind is that stack. Okay, so यदि हम इसमें सोचें कि मतलब इसमें हम स्टैक किस तरह से लगा सकते हैं, तो मतलब इसमें हम स्टैक से मतलब ये बता सकते हैं कि मतलब ये जो तुम्हारे को स्ट्रिंग दी हुई है वो वैलिड है या फिर वैलिड है या फिर वैलिड नहीं है. बट हम बट फ्रॉम द स्टैक वी कांट टेल देम द लेंथ दैट इज मैक्सिमम प्लस वैलिड ऑल्सो, maximum plus valid also. Okay, so we like we have to think out of the stack that what we can do without stack. Okay, without stack. So one thing that comes in your mind is that we have like if we count that how many valid open braces and how many open how many closed braces are also there. So from that we can count the total number, that is open braces plus closed braces. Let's say there are 3 open braces and there are 3 closed. Okay, so from here you can say that 3 and 3, so 3 plus 3 is 6 is the valid length, that, or you can say that 3 multiplied by 2 is the 6 is the valid length that you can get out of this. Okay, so we have to think in this manner that we have to first like what I have to say, first we have to count the close and open bracket. Okay, and if we found that when you say a string is a valid, if we found the close bracket is equals to open bracket. Okay, so if you found that close brackets and open brackets are equal in the count, then you can say that this is the valid string. Else we can't say that if the close is greater than open, then also we can't say if the open is greater than close, open is greater than close, then we also can't say. But one condition that comes in this case is that if our close brackets are more than the open bracket. Okay, so this is the case here, is that if the close bracket is greater than open bracket. So you can see here from here that after whatever there is, this string is never be counted in like upcoming strings, and that this can contribute to our answer. So what we have to do in this case is that if we found this is the condition, then we have to say that close is also become 0 and open is also become 0, and we have to start it from the very initial position, that at starting what we let them, they are at starting they are both 0 0. Okay, so at that point, in this point also, that you have to make them 0. But if the open is greater than close, let's say this is the case, let me see. Okay, So let's say this is the case, and this is the case, and you will start reversing from here. So what happens that if you count, this is that open is 1, then at this point open is 2, so at this point open is 3, and at this point close is 3, close no sorry, close is 1. So in this, that you can found that if we start reversing from the starting, then you can't found any answer, because at a no one point or at any point both open and close are not equal at any of the points. So what we have to do in that case, see on the next page. Okay, so let's take the example again. So in this case our answer is 2, answer is 2, but from the approach that we are discussed, that we have to start traversing from the first, and if at any point we found that close is both, close and open both are equal, then we have to, let's say in our answer, that answer is maximum of answer comma 2 into close or open, because both are, and if the close is greater than open, then we have to tell them both 0, and if the open is greater than close, then we have to continue in this case. Okay, but in this pseudocode can't give you the answer, because you start reversing. So like you can think that यदि हम इसको पीछे से ट्रेवर्स करना चालू करें, ओके, like just I am taking the condition that what if this is the this we do, okay. So यदि हम इसको पीछे से स्टार्ट करना, ट्रेवर्स करना स्टार्ट करें, तो मतलब यहाँ पे जाके हमारे पास क्या आएगा, क्लोज एक आ जाएगा, और यहाँ पे जाके हमारे पास क्या जाएगा, ओपन एक आ जाएगा। तो यहाँ से हम देखेंगे दोनों इक्वल हो गए, तो हम क्या करेंगे, आंसर इज इक्वल टू मैक्सिमम ऑफ क्या, आंसर इज इक्वल टू मैक्सिमम आंसर कॉमा 2 इंटू क्लोज और ओपन। ओके, सो यहाँ से हमारे को आंसर क्या मिल जाएगा, 2 मिल जाएगा। मतलब एक बात तो फिक्स होगा कि हमारे को पहले आगे से ट्रेवर्स करना है स्ट्रिंग को, और फिर पीछे से ट्रेवर्स करना है, और दोनों में से जो आंसर का जो मैक्सिमम आंसर हमको आ रहा है, मैक्सिमम आंसर, वो हमारा क्या कर देना, रिटर्न कर देना। बट like you can think that this is the pseudo code for if we start traversing from the very first of the string. But what is the pseudo code if we start traversing from the end of the string? Okay, so if we traverse end of the string, then this is the condition that is same, but close is greater than open is from the starting, that if we found this, then this is the string that never possible. Okay, this is the string that is never possible. But if we start traversing from the end, then yeah, you are right, that it comes in your mind that open is greater than close, open is greater than close, then we say that we have to reset both open and both close. And if the close is greater than open, close is greater than open, okay, so what we have to do in that case, we have to continue, because what in this, like मतलब दोनों कंडीशन जो है तुम्हारी वो रिवर्स हो चुकी हैं। मतलब इस केस से तुम मैच करो कि मतलब जो तुम लास्ट से ट्रेवर्स करने वाले को और तुम फर्स्ट से ट्रेवर्स करने वाले को, तो दोनों कंडीशन क्या हो चुकी हैं, तुम्हारा मतलब रिवर्स हो चुकी हैं। तो यही बेसिक आइडिया था इसका, कि मतलब पहले हमारे दिमाग में क्या आएगा, स्टैक आएगा यहाँ से, कि मतलब वैलिड पैरेंथेसिस वगैरह है, तो स्टैक का हम कुछ यूज कर सकते हैं। बट यहाँ से हम देखेंगे कि मतलब वैलिड पैरेंथेसिस है वो तो सही है, उसमें स्टैक काम कर जाएगा, पर हमारे क्या करना है कि स्ट्रिंग को काउंट भी करना है। तो मतलब तुम देखोगे कि मतलब इफ़ वी स्टार्ट ट्रेवर्सिंग फ्रॉम द वेरी फर्स्ट एंड वी आर डूइंग बोथ व्हाट, डूइंग बोथ काउंट ऑफ द क्लोज as well as open brackets or braces, whatever you say. So if we take the maximum of those, then you can say that the answer we can easily find out. Okay, so I think that is our approach, and we can easily find out the answer from this. Okay, so let's see the code here. See code next, that how we have to write the code. Okay, so let's say, okay, so after understanding the pseudocode, let's continue our coding part. So first here I am finding the length, and we also taken a answer variable that is in our pseudocode also, that we have to like say that answer, in the answer variable we are storing the final answer that we have to return, and close parentheses are initial 0, open parentheses also are initial 0. Okay, so first we have to start reversing from the starting of the string until go the end of the string. So we have to traverse from 0 to n minus 1. So if we found a string through b, like it a open parenthesis, then we have to increase our open. Okay, and else if str of I equals to 4. Okay, so in this clause is increased. And one thing that I have mentioned in the pseudocode, that if the open equals to close, then what we have to do? We have to answer is equal to maximum answer comma two times of either the open or close, because both are the same. But from if we are start reversing from the start, and if we found that at any point, let's say close is greater than open, so that is not the possible case. So in this case, what we have to do? We have to restart both the close and open. Okay, so this is if we traverse the from the start. But in this case, we understand from the pseudocode also that we have to traverse both from the start of the string and from the end of the string, and we have to take the maximum answer that we can get from the board. So we have to copy this code again, and let's say this. Okay, so we have to traverse from the end, and in this part this is the minus minus. Okay, so this code is remains same, but here is only one condition change, that if open is greater than close, so in that case we have to reset this part. We already understand in the code of the, like the pseudo code, that we have seen that open brackets should not be greater than the close if we start reversing from the last of the string. Okay, you can take the example from here also, that if this is the case, let's say, yeah, this is the case. Okay, let me first comment it, and you start reversing from the back, but here there are the two open parentheses, one close. So this is the invalid case. So when you comes at the first this bracket, this parenthesis, so you have to reset both of them, and you are taking. So finally we have to return our answer variable. So let's see this code should be run, I think. Mm, Here our answer coming is that int underscore minimum. Okay. Mm, What we are doing here is that else if str of I is this, and close parenthesis open parenthesis, if our at any place our both close and open become equal. Mm, okay, okay. So in this case, our answer is always obtained from the second case. So in the second case, what what we are doing is that we have to start from the minus one, and the minus one is the close bracket. Okay, so we have to increase the close. After that, we are go the open. Then open is okay. So we have to reset both open and close after this also. And now see the code should be run, I think. Yeah, it's running fine for this case. Let's submit the question. It's again giving the wrong answer from. Okay, okay. So we have to initialize it from the zero, because it may be possible that there are the no valid string whose length is greater than zero. So in that case, we have to return the zero answer. Okay, so it is running fine. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you like, and please subscribe also. So thank you.